name is Pettigrew. I am Vice President of Exploration and a Director of Power Americas. Power Americas is a junior mining company located in Canada. We are focused on green energy metals such as lithium and cobalt. And specifically, we are working in northeastern Ontario in the historic Cobalt Mining Camp. This camp was very famous as it was the first mining camp in Ontario. It produced over 400 million ounces of silver, and really it opened up the north. This was the first boom that pushed development into the north. Timmins was later found, Red Lake, Kirkland Lake Camp, this was the first one. But people don't realize what the Cobalt Camp is, as the name implies, cobalt was the second most economic element produced. Over 20 million pounds of cobalt were produced out of this camp. And the name of the town was because of the very distinctive weathering of cobalt minerals. It's a hot fuchsia pink, so imagine hills of pink, and that's why the town was called Cobalt. So I'm going to focus in on Power America's Kitson Cobalt project. It's located about 15 kilometers west of the town of Cobalt. It's a very large land package, about 4,000 hectares, and we actually have one of the largest land holdings in the camp. So, zooming in a bit more, there are three past producers on the project: the Kitson Mine, the Edson Mine, and the Shaft Davis Mine. The Kitson Mine produced about 600 pounds of cobalt minerals we have records for. We don't unfortunately have records a lot for the rest of them. We've been very active on this project. Last fall, we had an extensive prospecting and mapping program, as well as an ultralight drill program. This past winter, we've been drilling steadily since the new year, about 2,000 meters, and that program is just wrapping up. We'll have results for that as well coming out in the market. So this is an example of some of the mineralization. The bright pink, the cobalt bloom, as I was talking about, on the left here, as you can see, and very distinctive, so you really know when you're looking at mineralized rock. But what the ore is smalting, and this material is the bulk of the mineralization. And as you can see here, 1.6% cobalt, 0.6 nickel. You do get a bit of nickel with it, but very significantly gold. We have up to 4 grams almost of gold, and this separates Kitson a bit from the traditional cobalt camp, whereas cobalt was known for silver. We actually don't have a lot of silver, but we do have a little bit of gold byproduct with our mineralization. Really, this is a pure play cobalt play, and that cobalt is the primary economic metal in this mineralization. So as I said, this past fall we had an ultralight diamond drill program, very light footprint. As you can see here, we drilled 7 holes, a total 160 meters, about a total depth of 35 meters, quite shallow. And we were quite pleased with these results. We got up to 1.6% cobalt over 30 centimeters, as well as 0.46% cobalt over 1.5 meters. We were also very active in acquisitions last year. This was the original property here, as you can see, and we more than doubled that. We acquired that this past fall. Some validation sampling that we did, we got up to 1% cobalt, and we do believe that this is the extension of the same structure that hosts the Shaft Davis and Edson mines. So now we have over 3 kilometers of new strike length that it's never been explored. In fact, we found a lot of workings out here that have never been documented, shafts, pits, and so we're going to be out there next summer doing core prospecting on that. And as I said, the ultralight drill program was quite successful. This was the first drilling that had been done on the project since at least the 40s. And there's really been no one out there on this project, so we're quite excited to see what numbers are produced. Quite a bit of stuff between 0.1 and 1.5% cobalt, ranging from about 2.5 meters to 30 centimeters of some higher grade material. These are just a few cross sections here. As you can see here, here's the 1.62 over 30 centimeters. Below that, there was a wider zone of 2.63 meters. And over here, the 0.46 cobalt over 1.5 meters. So fairly consistent. This is a broad fracture zone that ranges from 5 to 15 meters wide. And we've traced it for about 3 kilometers. Like, it is an extensive fracture zone, and within that are quartz carbonate veins that host the cobalt mineralization. And so why are we doing this? Obviously, the market is very excited about the expansion potential for lithium cobalt batteries. The world is changing over to electric power vehicles, and also electric power for base stations and home use. And this is all going to produce tremendous demand for lithium and cobalt, and specifically cobalt. You can open another lithium mine tomorrow, but it's very difficult to open another cobalt mine. And so the supply of raw cobalt is much more constrained than lithium. We really see a lot of growth potential in the cobalt price. Even at today's prices, it's going to continue to go up, and demand is going to continue to go up. How is cobalt used? Cobalt is used in the cathode of electric batteries, and it is very crucial for the energy density, but specifically the reliability of lithium cobalt batteries. You can substitute a bit of nickel, but you can't get rid of the cobalt entirely, otherwise you cannot recharge as many times, its useful life is lower. And so we're going to see increased cobalt demand as lithium battery production increases. And once again, it is going to increase. We're going to see many gigafactories. I mean, we all know about Tesla's gigafactory, but there's going to be others. China's going to be building more. There's going to be tremendous demand for cobalt in the future. And of course, Tesla has been doing a great job of driving all of this ahead. They are very good on the marketing end. They have made electric cars sexy, let's face it. And so this is creating a great deal of demand. And then there's also issues with the cobalt supply. Over 50% of the world's cobalt comes from the Congo, and the Congo has many challenges, corruption, child labor, and so many companies such as Apple recently announced they want to have ethically sourced cobalt. They're looking at doing deals with cobalt suppliers in the first world. And so that means that there are issues about getting cobalt out of the Congo, and also they have just announced they want to change their mining law, putting on very hefty royalty rates for export of cobalt. And so this presents an opportunity for Power Americas, who is located in Canada, to put cobalt into production and at a much more increased price than what we could if the DRC was open for business. So to sum up, Power Americas has a very strong board. Jeffrey Cox is the president, Chris Hobbs, CFO, myself, as I said, Vice President of Exploration and Director. We also have James Place as a Director, Howard Milne is Vice President of Business Development, and Adrian Van Mosler is our advisor. Power Americas also has a tightly held stock. We have about 50 million shares outstanding, about 70 million fully diluted, and we have a lot of support in the market. And so this has been a great help to us going forward. So if anyone has any questions, I'd love to take them now, and if not, thank you very much.